Hi everyone, how's it going? I've got the Lightseers Tarot here with me. I'm just going to do a quick energy check-in for the collective. Okay, let's see what we have. Message from the pure white light as always for the collective. Not going to resonate for everybody. Let's see what we've got coming through from the Lightseers Tarot. Oh, okay, those two wanted to jump out. Okay, I will hold them up. We've got Judgment in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and one more please. What does the collective need to know please on their journey? And that one as well. Oh, very interesting. All reversals. And another one on the bottom, the Fool reversed. Could be some fears or hesitancy around taking a leap of faith or starting something new, because of course that is a new start, a new beginning. Okay, so very, very similar colours here. And of course that Fool on the bottom, look at that. So there's sort of an abundance of, I couldn't even get my words out there, an abundance of green and light blue. So I'm feeling more green. I mean, obviously you can disagree, you know, in terms of what you can see, but I look at that and I kind of get that vibe of the heart chakra. So this could be around something that you're quite, you know, passionate about in terms of your feelings. We'll see obviously what comes through with the supporting oracles as well, but straight off the bat, we've got Judgment, which is Major Arcana, Libra energy. We're still in Libra season at the moment. And this is all about, you know, answering the call to your soul. And there is that sort of enlightenment that comes through this elevation as well. It's like an elevated perspective almost, particularly in this deck, I'm drawn to sort of saying that. And it's almost reaching up to meet your soul, so answering your soul's call and your higher self. You know, your higher self might have been guiding you. But when it's in the reverse, are you not listening to your soul? Is there something that you're still needing to work on in relation to that? There's a sense of maybe being disconnected from that, and that could relate to this kind of hesitancy around putting the work and effort into something. So of course Pentacles energy, it's building on that stability and security for ourselves, and of course Pentacles can be financial, but it can be that stability in terms of loyalty and abundance that we get through our connections with other people as well. So take it how it resonates. But there's almost this kind of hesitancy around getting to work on something, and that could relate to this, you know, again, reluctance or fears, or perhaps just some stagnancy around answering your soul's calling. So of course, if there's hesitancy around getting to work, it's naturally always going to be that kind of reaching up and not in that full alignment. This is also creating that stagnancy when it comes to movement towards stability. Of course, when we put the work and effort into it, we can then move forward towards stability. Knights can also be people cards, but I feel in this particular spread, it's about movement, and in reverse, it's saying that there's some delays. So we'll get an advice card, but it's all about putting the work and effort in. If there's fears around sort of new beginnings, that fear around a new beginning could be making you hesitant to putting the work and effort into creating that new beginning, and in turn sort of not answering your true soul's calling, thus creating the stagnancy. But we'll see, what advice do we have please? What advice do we have for the collective? Oh, okay. Well, they all shot out together. So we've got two more major arcanas, okay, and we've got a choice card, again in reverse. So the World. So this is all about cycles. Now, interesting, we have the Fool, which is the beginning of the major arcana, and the World, which is at the end of the major arcana suite. So there's certainly something about a cycle here. An old cycle needs to end in order for that new cycle to begin. There needs to be some balance as well. And what I'm feeling, because whenever I look at this card in this deck, I'm also drawn to the imagery of the Two of Pentacles. I know it's major arcana, it's temperance energy, but this is also about kind of, you know, blending, allowing energies to flow, but there might be a choice that you need to make. And that's further confirmed when I look at this Two of Swords in reverse, because this is like fear of removing the blindfold. You know the choice you need to make, but there are fears around actually seeing what the truth is of the matter. Okay, so advice is definitely allowing things to flow, but in doing that, you need to let something close. You need to allow a cycle to close out in order to then start a new cycle, and that comes through making a choice. Okay, let's see what the wisdom of the oracle has. Okay, to support this reading, please, for the collective. there could be some resistance to growth, you see, because we've got regeneration in the reverse there. Clean it up. So this is all about literal cleaning up your situation. Now it makes me, the reason why I kind of smiled is it makes me feel like Virgo energy, because Virgos are sort of known for wanting to make sure things are in order and that everything is as it should be. So, but it's a very organized way to be, and it feels like there is that need to be organized. So cleaning up your situation in order to close out what you need to close out, that comes from cleaning something up, doesn't it? Because you're kind of getting rid of the old to make way for the new. And we do that when we clean our house, you know, we get rid of the sort of mess and the dust, and it's a new space, it's a fresh space. The energy is fresh. And the other one we had here is the fates. So this is a fated moment for you to shine, because we've got all those stars. Stars is all about rebirth when you think of the tarot as well, major arcana. But this is all about allowing your ability as that star within to shine. And again, we've got very similar colours here, but in order to shine, you need to clean something up. You need to close out a cycle, enter a new one, and then you can bring forth that star energy. But it's a fated moment. So even if it feels pretty stagnant, that's because you're being put in a position where a choice needs to be made in order to move forward. And that then creates that momentum of the energy moving, and you can come out of the stagnancy, and it allows that movement towards stability. So I hope that finds you well. Take care, love and blessings, and I'll speak to you soon.